All right, that said, Ayo, take us through some of the dailies this morning.
Controversies around the tax reform bills have not quite abated, going by what the headlines are saying on the front pages of the papers this morning. Look at the front page of the Daily Independent. Again, House of Reps session turns rowdy over tax reform bills. Protesters storm National Assembly over bills. Ferguson says bills will stifle oil, gas industry. Confirms Port Harcourt refinery is working. The Daily Trust has tax reform. Northern senators demand suspension of action on bills. Reps silence spokesman over support for legislation. Tinubu directs Justice Ministry to work with National Assembly on proposals. Details on the inside pages. New Telegraph. Nerves on end in Green Chamber over controversial tax reform bills. As Reps spokesperson, others' comments spark heated debate. Governor Sule backs some provisions of bills. Tugara Baba Yusuf, others support proposals. Kuka says bill will checkmate elite's recklessness. Ethnic regional slur, name-calling, worrisome, acts coming from the federal government. And look at the front page of this Nigeria newspaper. Don't allow ethnic religious sentiments to destroy tax reform bills. That's coming from the FG. Reps in rowdy session. Wider consultations ongoing, says Senator Musa. Details on page 4. The Vanguard newspaper has tax reform bills. Kuka, CITN, NECA, Pengasan suggest way forward, and some other riders on the front page right there. The details you'll find on page 5 of the paper this morning. Look at the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. Tax reform bills. Tinubu directs Justice Ministry, National Assembly to work on concerns, and a few other riders on the front page. Blueprint has this angle. As Governor Sahun stands on tax reform bills, Tugara says North stands to gain $25 billion from livestock. Tinubu directs Justice Ministry to work with National Assembly on concerns. Oyedele explains, Baba Yusuf, Gume, others say the time is now. Two other stories. Look at the front page of the Nigerian News Direct. Energy transition. We won't stop production of fossil fuels. FG Apple, as Apple reiterates commitment to takeoff of Energy Bank. Alleges Western criticism of fossil fuel aimed at preventing energy sufficiency for Africa. Details on page 13 of the paper this morning. The front page of the Guardian newspaper. Compressed natural gas scheme. Infrastructure deficit slows CNG adoption amid $450 million investment. Details on page 6 of the paper this morning. The front page of the Business Day newspaper. 8 big changes to expect with Lagos electricity law. What all of that means, you'll find details of on the inside pages. The Daily Times newspaper. Senate to probe NNPCL over 8.4 trillion naira withheld subsidy funds. Passes 2025 to 2027 MTET FSP. The details of that you'll find on the inside pages of the paper this morning. These are the papers we have for you today.